Hello, everybody. It's Matthew here from our Early On Center. And today I would love to read to you a wonderful story. And there's a really special reason why I'm reading to you this story. It's because in our baking club program, yes, that's right, we have a baking club program. We get together online, we make different recipes. Oh, it's fantastic. But did you know that in our baking program coming up, we will be doing bannock bread? That is right, it's a fantastic and delicious, easy to make bread that is an indigenous bread. So lots of different people from lots of different nations create bread. We know that. We have bread in different ways. One of the special things about this bread is it's very easy to make and so filling, so tasty. And as we see in this wonderful story we're about to read, there's a really special connection sometimes to bread, right? Sometimes when families work together and they create something, it creates a very special place in our heart. So I thought I would read this fantastic story called Awasis and the World-Famous Bannock. And this is written by Dallas Hunt and Amanda Strong. And yeah, let's find out about how amazing bannock is. The great thing, now this story is actually a dual, it's got some Cree language in it as well as English. So it's really handy. The back of the book gives me all of the Cree and English and even the pronunciations, how to say the Cree words. So there might be times where I'm flipping into the back because I want to make sure I'm trying to pronounce it as best as possible. So without further ado, this is Awasis and the World-Famous Bannock. Awasis spends every Sunday with Kokum, Kokum's grandma. One Sunday, Kokum asked Awasis to take some of her world-famous bannock to a relative. Along the way, Awasis jumped over rocks and she ran through fields and skipped over bridges. But then, while she was having so much fun, Awasis dropped Kokum's world-famous bannock off a bridge. See? There it goes, right off the bridge. Awasis saw that she had lost Kokum's world-famous bannock, and she started to cry. Just then, let's try to remember, Seeseep, that is duck, just then Seeseep waddled by and noticed Awasis crying. Tansi ni totem, Seeseep quacked, what's the matter? Yeah. And Awasis replied, I lost Kokum's world-famous bannock. What do I do? Don't worry, Seep Seep quacked. I don't have any bannock, but I do have some, oh, you're gonna have to remember this one. Toto Sapo Pimegan. I do have some Toto Sapo Pimegan, and I am pretty sure that's in bannock. Toto Sapo Pimegan is margarine. So Awasis smiled and gratefully accepted Seeseep's offering. Awasis continued on her way. That's a very helpful duck, or Seeseep. Just then, she saw Wapus hopping to and fro. Tansini totem. Amazing. Let's remember what tansi ni totem means. Tansi means hello, and ni totem means my friend. So when we say tansi ni totem, it means hello, my friend. Hello. So remember this, Awasis, she sees the Wapus hopping to and fro and says, tansi ni totem, hello, my friend. Do you know where I can find some bannock? Wapus stopped hopping and replied, namoya, Awasis, but I have some, this is another big word, I have some aski pakwaiskan, and I'm pretty sure that's in Bannock. So Awasis gratefully took Wapus's offering, and she rubbed Wapus's belly and continued on her way. Now, aski pakwaiskan is flour. So far, my friends, we've got margarine and we've got flour. So far, we've got some ingredients to bannock. Let's remember that. Show you the picture. At the stream, Awasis saw Awasis jumping from stone to stone. Tansi ni totem, Awasis yelled. Do you know where I can find some bannock? Awasis stopped her leaps and croaked, namoya, Awasis. But I have some siwingan. Yeah, siwingan, and that is sugar. I have some siwingan, and I'm pretty sure that's in Bannock. Awasis gratefully accepted excuse me. Awasis gratefully accepted Awasis's offering. Awasis jumped over the tiny stream and continued on her way. So remember, we've got margarine, flour, and now sugar. Now, Awasis walked into the forest. In the branches of a tall tree, kind of like this tall tree, she spotted Uhu drifting off to sleep. Tansi ni totem, Awasis whispered. Do you know where I can find some bannock? Uhu awoke and looked down at Awasis. They swiveled their eyes and their head back and forth and hooted because Uhu is an owl, that's right, and hooted, namoya, Awasis, but I have some siwitagan. That's salt. Siwitagan is salt. And I'm pretty sure that's in Bannock. So my friends, we have flour, margarine, salt, and sugar. We don't have Bannock. Awasis still doesn't have any Bannock, but 4 ingredients already. Awasis gratefully received Uhu's offering, but frowned a bit. What's wrong? Uhu asked. Awasis replied, I have all these ingredients, but no Bannock. Kokum is going to be disappointed. Yeah, her grandmother is going to be very disappointed, right? That's Kokum is grandmother. Kokum is grandmother, but Kokum is my grandmother. So when Awasis says Kokum is going to be so disappointed, she's saying my grandmother is going to be disappointed. Not your grandmother. I hope your grandmother is very happy with you. Yeah. Uhu hooted and laughed. But Awasis, your kokum's recipe is so famous, even I've heard of it. Truth be told, I can hear very well. You have most of the ingredients now, but check with your kokum first. And Uhu flew away. That's right. We see that big basket over here full of ingredients. Remember, we have margarine, flour, salt, and sugar. So Awasis decides to go back and check on her kokum, her grandmother, right? Awasis raced straight home. Run, 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 run. No jumping on rocks or skipping over bridges. She stumbled through the door. I'm sorry, kokum. I dropped your world-famous bannock off a bridge. I asked many animals for help to find some more, but they gave me all these ingredients instead. Kokum just laughed. It's okay, Nosisum. Nosisum, let's find out what that word is. Nosisum. Actually, I mispronounced it. It's nosim. So, it's okay, nosim. We can make more together. But we still need one ingredient. We gotta remember what that is. But we still need one more ingredient. Toto sapoi. Toto sapoi. Let's look at the pictures. See? No racing over the bridge, no jumping over rocks, just straight home to kokum, right, to grandma. Now they still need some toto sapoi. So remember, we have flour, we have margarine, we have salt, and we have sugar. That's 4 ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds like there's maybe a number 5, and that is toto sapoi. Let's find out what it is. Just then, kokum and Awasis heard a knock at the door. It was Masqua with some toto sapoi, offering it to both of them. Masqua is a bear. That's right. And toto sapoi means milk. So let's think about this. We've got margarine, flour, salt, sugar, and milk. That's right. 5 ingredients to make this wonderful, wonderful bread, bannock. Kokum laughed some more. Then she and Awasis laughed and began to make world-famous bannock to share with Awasis's new friends. That's right. And if you look at the very end of our story, we see all of Awasis's friends, right? The bear, the rabbit, the frog, the owl, and the duck, all those who shared their ingredients, enjoying some of kokum's world-famous bannock. And my friends, it's quite wonderful. This story actually gives us a recipe for world-famous bannock. And we're going to make this using this recipe from this storybook. We're going to make it in our baking club. So look to that video later on, but I'm glad I got to share with you today Awasis and the World-Famous Bannock by Dallas Hunt and Amanda Strong. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.